Trump wants to fire half of all HUD employees. People are freaking out. Some are quitting Section 8 altogether. But if you're smart, you'll see the opportunity. In this video, I'm going to break down what's really happening and why Section 8 might be the best move that you can make right now. Hello everybody, I'm Joseph Khateri, realtor in the state of Virginia who helps people buy Section 8 rentals. Let's get right into it. First, let's talk about what's actually going on. Trump's plan would cut about half of all HUD workers, and he's already fired all probationary employees across the entire government. HUD runs Section 8, public housing, disaster recovery, all of it. So with fewer staff, things like inspections, paperwork, and approvals could slow down big time. Now, some workers were reinstated after Judge James Bretter stepped in, but there's still a lot of confusion in the air. He reinstated all those that were fired for being in their probationary period, which was about 300 employees with HUD, but that still leaves a lot of landlords panicking and backing out of the Section 8 strategy. But here's the truth. Slower doesn't mean dead. It just means that you need to understand the system better than the next guy. Now let's be real. There's gonna be some pain. Rental assistance could take longer to process. Homelessness might go up because help isn't coming fast enough and cost of living is skyrocketing. I mean, my dozen of eggs costed $8 the other day. Affordable housing projects could get delayed or even canceled, and I'm talking about the projects that you guys know, not the vouchers. Programs to help fix communities might shrink or even disappear. But here's the twist. When there's less help, people need private landlords even more. It is simple supply and demand, folks. Demand for good, stable Section 8 rentals are about to explode. So this might make Section 8 even better for you. And here's where things get interesting. Even with staff cuts, Section 8 funding is still locked in by Congress. And families who get these vouchers are going to fight way harder to keep them. If these processing times and wait lists triple, do you think that the single mom of 3 is going to even make a singular peep when she knows that losing her voucher means restarting the whole process? No. This means longer stays, less turnover, and more stable rent checks directly to you. The average Section 8 tenant already stays 5+ years. It might increase at this point. Now, yes, I also know that there are other sides of this, such as the $1.1 billion deficit that DC has. So again, I am just trying to be honest with you guys. I'm not saying there won't be cuts. I'm saying that even with cuts, everything has a cause and effect. And I don't believe a program that has 3 to 9 million American families in it is suddenly going to disappear. In fact, I think these waitlists are going to get longer. I think these waitlists are going to close in general because there's too many people on it. And again, that just means demand for this program skyrockets. That is good for you as a landlord. That means you have a greater pool of applicants to choose from. You can pick only the most qualified. Yes, with the HUD cuts, it's going to maybe take a bit longer on the administration side, but you only have to do this once. You do it one time at the beginning per property. Every year after that is just a yearly inspection. You don't have to resubmit paperwork. With fewer new housing projects, there's going to be less competition. If you offer clean, safe homes, you'll have tenants lining up. You will. And not Bobby down the street who lied on his tax returns and got into the HUD program. It's going to be those who actually need it. Single moms, the elderly, the disabled. Right now, most landlords are scared, but if you stay calm and stay smart, you will win. So here's why I am still investing and why you should too. I'm not running from Section 8. I'm doubling down. I'm leaning in even more. Sure, you might have to wait longer for inspections or paperwork. That is true. But waiting an extra month is completely worth it for the guaranteed government rent checks and a tenant that's going to stay in your house forever. This is still a win-win for both sides. They get a non-slumlord who gives them a safe house, and you get guaranteed checks from the government and a tenant who isn't going to leave 6 months later. The demand for affordable housing isn't going away. In fact, it's increasing. Like I mentioned earlier, cost of living is shooting up. If people can't even afford eggs anymore, how are they gonna afford their rent? So when everybody else is quitting, that's when the best deals show up. And if you want to learn how to navigate this all, that's exactly what I teach in my one-on-one mentoring program, link in the description. Section 8 is still the smartest move for building long-term wealth. I fully believe that. At the end of the day, cutting HUD staff will hurt, but it's not going to kill Section 8. If you stay sharp, you'll see more opportunities, not fewer opportunities. Families still need safe housing. That doesn't suddenly go away. The government still need landlords who can subsidize it. So if you stay in the game, you're setting yourself up for guaranteed rent and long-term success. Thanks for watching. If you are serious about winning with Section 8, go ahead and click the link in the description, book a free strategy call with my team to see if the one-on-one mentoring is right for you. And as always, I am Joseph Khateri. Have a nice day.